So when I first bought the car, one of the first things that I replaced were the fuel injectors. I replaced it with the cheapest thing I found on eBay. They were remanufactured, not brand new. And today I wanted to replace them with a totally brand new fuel injector instead of a reman. So over here, got 6 brand new fuel injectors, new OEM fuel filter, Bosch fuel pressure regulator, and I got all the O-rings for the injectors too. So this is pretty much a full fuel tune-up. So I already got the strut bar out of the way. The first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the cold start hose, because I want to move the whole fuel rail up off to the side so I can get access to the injectors. So as you can see, it's connected through here, through this line here. So I'm going to disconnect it here, so the main fuel rail will be disconnected from the cold start. So I'm going to take off this bolt so I can free up this line. It's just a 10mm bolt. And I'm going to unscrew this clamp, then this whole line will be free from the main fuel rail. Alright, now the whole fuel rail is free from the cold start injector. That way you can lift it up this way. Now I'm going to take off the bolt from the intake. This was a size 13 for me. Might be different on your car. There should be 2 of them though. You need to disconnect the vacuum line off your pressure regulator. And then you can go ahead and take off your injector wires. Injector harness is out of the way. Now you can pretty much pull up on it, it'll come out, but there's another step I want to do, so it'll make it easier. So in front of the engine, there's going to be a 13mm bolt here, and another one on the side. Taking those off will allow you to freely move the fuel rail. This is the other bolt holding the fuel rail in. This is on the right side of the engine. So there's 4 bolts holding the fuel rail in. There's 2 on the manifold, 1 in front and 1 on the side. I got the vacuum hose taken off the fuel pressure regulator, and the cold start rail is off. So now the fuel rail, the main fuel rail should be able to come straight up. Just need to pull up on it. undo the clamps, and then injectors will slide off with some persuasion. So I'm just replacing these because these were reman injectors instead of brand new ones. I prefer to have brand new, but this was the first thing I bought for the car because it wasn't running initially, and I bought the cheapest thing I could find off of eBay. So now that I have it running good, I want to have, you know, like a new set of injectors. I'm not sure why they have the fuel rail like this. As you can see, they have a bunch of little hoses instead of a complete metal fuel rail. I don't see a point in it being like that, but this is how they did it. So now we are replacing the fuel pressure regulator. I just want to do it at the same time as I'm replacing everything else. I got a Bosch one because this is a Bosch system, so it makes sense to get a Bosch part to use with the system. Out. Okay, so the new Bosch fuel regulator is in. Now's a good time to do your hoses. These hoses, if they're old. I did this a while back already, so I'm not gonna do it now. But yeah, since you're already here, might as well redo all of these hoses. So along with your new injector, hopefully you bought new gaskets or new O-rings. So there's a large one that goes up here, and there's a smaller one down here. So make sure you get replacement O-rings when you're doing injectors. Alright, so here are my new injectors with all the O-rings installed. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these on the fuel rail itself, and then I'm going to attach it to the intake manifold. Putting the new injectors back onto the fuel rail. I'm using a little bit of a lubricant to help get on the injectors. Makes it a little easier to get them on. I know some of you guys are probably thinking why I don't put the injectors onto the manifold instead. I just find this way easier than trying to maneuver the fuel rail onto the injectors. Valve's already on, so I just do it like this. And like I said, make sure you have new O-rings on your fuel injectors. You don't want to reuse the old one because it's very likely to leak if you reuse the old ring. Alright, there there you go. All the injectors are in. Fuel pressure regulators in. Make sure new O-rings. If you get new O-rings for your injectors, do not reuse the old ones. If you need to, go ahead and replace these hoses on the fuel rail if they're old. Right now, all left to do is put the injectors where they should be in the manifold. You want to be very careful when you're installing this, because you could potentially crack your injector if you force it in, which will cause a leak. Make sure everything goes in nice and easy. Now if you force it in, you're probably smashing the injector, causing damage to it. Most of the injector failures are from installation, so they should go in pretty smoothly. Alright, so the fuel rail is bolted on. As you can see, fuel injectors are seated in place where they're supposed to be. Make sure all your hoses are tight, the clamps, and we're gonna go ahead and put the wires back on, and then we're gonna see if it leaks before we start it. And of course, when you do fuel work, you want to replace your fuel filter. This is an OEM filter. We're gonna go ahead and start it and see if it leaks. Alright, there you go. The fuel injectors are in. New fuel pressure regulator is in. And a new fuel filter over there is in. And there's no leaks. And as you can see, it runs very smooth. I know you guys want to see a rev, so I'm going to go ahead and end it with that.